Hello, everybody. It's yet another day that ASM Live show is here with you. And as we had announced earlier, today we have a very great topic with a very important guest. And I'm wishing each and every person that is going to log on a very wonderful experience in this show that we are holding today. And without taking any time, I'm going to invite our guest immediately so that we can get started. It's 9 o'clock here in Athens, Greece, and I don't know from where you are what time it is there. Could be morning, could be evening, could be lunch hour, whatever time it is. I'm wishing you a great day as we welcome our guest today, who is none other than Maria. Hello, Maria.
Good morning, Anthony. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Kalimera Ελλάδα, kalimera Kipros. Good morning to the world.
Kalimera, Maria. Seems we don't have some viewers yet, but they will be soon joining us. I believe they will soon be joining us. And as they join us, we would like to take some few minutes to share our videos. You can share it with your page. You can share it with your group that you may have. We have some people who are starting to log on, and I'm welcoming each and every one of them. I want to share it to a page, one page, yes, another page. So those of you who are joining us, today we have some great topic, how to set and achieve your goals, with a special guest who is known as Maria. I can see we have Muhammad Usman. Welcome, Muhammad Usman, to this live show. So I'm sharing it to another page, and I'm requesting all those who are logging on to share, and even those who are going to watch this live stream later, that is, they are going to watch a replay. I ask of you to share with your friends, as many as possible. So I've shared it to some 2 pages, and I want to share it to one group as we are preparing to get started in this wonderful. So one group, 2 pages, one group. Also share it with your friends, each and every one of you who is joining us. I can't see another name, but I believe the numbers are growing. So I believe we have some people logging on, and I'm welcoming you to share with our topic today, which is setting and achieving your goals. So thank you very much. I've shared it. Muhammad Usman, good morning. How are you? So Muhammad Usman has said good morning, Maria. Good morning,
Good morning.
Muhammad.
Good morning.
Yes. So we are going to get started on our topic today, and our special guest today. First and foremost, I am Anthony Mwerore. I am here in Athens, Greece, and our special guest is going to tell us whom she is, where she is from, what she is doing. It's over to you, our beautiful and wonderful guest, Maria.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, thank you, Anthony, for hosting me to your live today. And I'm so grateful to have this opportunity and share some of my ideas and knowledge that I gained through life with you and our wonderful guest in this live. My name is Maria Menicou. I'm a personal and professional development coach. I assist and I help and I guide individuals, groups, and also corporations in achieving their goals. And I'm so grateful to be here and share some of these ideas with all of you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Maria. Where are you sharing your live stream from?
I was born and I live at the moment in Cyprus, but
Yes.
I do work with people from Cyprus and Greece and from other places around the world.
Yeah, now
So
today,
technology, it's magical. It connects easily people from around the world.
yeah,
And this is the magic of living today. I mean, it's such a blessing with just a blink of an eye to connect with people from around the world.
yeah, it's not like when we were growing up. I remember we used to send a mail and you're going to wait like for a month for it to reach the other end. And then you're going to wait another month for the recipient to
Reply to
reply.
come.
Now, things are just with a click of a mouse. I've sent you a message. And with this kind of live show, we are reaching to thousands. Who knows?
Hmm.
We can reach even to millions of people and share what we have with them, and they can also share with us. So I want to thank Elijah Kiele. Thank you for logging on. We have Ojiko Ogemrejo and uh, Ogenerjo. Let me get that right. Then we have Nganga Deveni, and we have some more people. The numbers are high, but what is showing here is low, so the numbers are high. I thank each and every one of you who is logging on to our live stream with Maria. So thank you very much for introducing yourself, Maria. And we'll go straight to our topic today, which is how to set and achieve your goals. Now, I understand that you've been working with individuals and you've also been working with corporations. And goal achieving is one of the greatest things that one individual can do, goal setting and achieving, or a corporation can do in order to achieve great things in life. Now, what is it about it? I mean, setting, why do I have to set goals and achieve them anyway?
Well, first and foremost, having a goal in life, it's giving us a purpose. We have a direction in life. It's bringing more from within. It makes us happier, and it is essential to have a goal. The thing is that if we ask people around, they may have a goal, they may think they have a goal, but most of them, they never sit down and write down their wants and their needs in life. We grow up in having the false belief that we shouldn't ask, we shouldn't dream of being things. And if we were doing that during our childhood, our parents or our teachers, without understanding and the laws that govern our being, they usually reply, how are you going to get that? So through this process, we stop dreaming and wishing for something way better and bigger and greater for ourselves. So it is essential to go back to these basics that we are really powerful beings. God gifted everyone and each one of us with a great mind, and if through this process we really understand and we start using the power of our mind, we even us, we're gonna be amazed how things can unfold and how things can come in our life and what we are capable of doing. So it is essential to understand that it's in our nature to ask for more, to do more, and have more, and everything begins from within. It's a process that the basis of it starts from within. The answers are found around us, but from within us. So there may be a lot of books written down regarding setting goals, but the juice, the great results are created once we are aligning ourselves and our goal to the laws that are govern our being. And this is a secret in achieving and setting and achieving goals.
Okay, wonderful. Now, why shouldn't I just wait and sit and just wait for what is to happen to happen? I mean, life goes on even without me setting my own goals.
Well, a person may be going through life without any purpose, without any meaning, but just think of this. Each and every one of us is so unique and special. There was no one, and no one would ever be like every one of us. So if we really capture how special each one of us is and how unique, not in just in this period of life, not just today and in 2019, but in the beginning and the rest of human beings in this planet, there must be a purpose, there must be a greater reason than just being born, grow up, pay bills, and giving birth to a couple of children and just going out with friends. There should be a greater purpose behind that. And in my understanding, developing and growing and contributing and being and feel fulfillment through this process is one of the reasons why we are here, to develop, to give, and leave something behind. So there should be for everyone a greater reason for being here, and setting goals, not just goals that we already achieved, not goals that we think we can achieve, but if we go from our mind to our heart, one of my teachers, Bernard Hiller, said that is the shortest distance from the mind to the heart, but the harder to cover. So if we stop thinking from the mind, but we start thinking from the heart, and we really capture our uniqueness, and we really uncover our special talents and abilities, and we really give a meaning in our life through a goal, through a vision that we want to achieve in our lifetime, then everything changes. We are way joyful. The energy of every day shifts, and life is more beautiful. I'm sure there are many people in life that they want something more out of their lives, but they don't know what that is, or they want to change, or they want to achieve a goal, but they don't know how to achieve that. They want to make a change in their lives, but they don't know how to do that. And I want to ensure each one and everyone that is listening to us that there are processes, there are techniques, and there is material that each and everyone can achieve their goals. And I have tested that, and I am one of these people that I change my life radically, I change myself radically, and this can happen. I mean, and this is what life is about, is creating and shifting and evolving through the shift of ourselves.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, that's a very good answer. Now, in your answer, you mentioned about finding, I mean, not just existing, but finding a life purpose, why you were born and now. How can someone discover his or her life purpose? In order, I believe that if you're going to set goals, it should be in alignment with your life purpose. I mean, you know where you are going and you set a goal of how to reach where you are going. How do I identify where I should be going? My life purpose, why I'm living, so that I can be able to set good goals.
The image that I usually give is as all of us, the whole world is a gigantic puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Many pieces may look alike, but none of them is the same.
Yes.
So two pieces may look alike, but they cannot fit in a different location in this gigantic puzzle. So if we really go inside and we follow our guidance, inner guidance, and we start understanding ourselves, self-awareness, slowly and surely our life purpose will unfold to us. Definitely, we have a lot of talents and abilities. We may go through a process of asking, understanding, observing how we feel, observing where it feels better. Through our path in life, it may be something like that. It may be something that we really lost our mind and we really dive in and we lost time and space once we do that. It may come in many different ways and forms, but definitely this can only reveal to us once we go within us. Okay. We never can find our life purpose looking around. Yeah. and this is essential. The answers are only found within us. There are great teachers like yourself and myself that we can guide people find that. Still, the answers are found within us. Okay. So we find our purpose, and if we find our purpose from within us, then it's possible for us to set our goals in order to achieve that purpose which we've been placed here on earth for. So how do we go about setting these goals? I mean, first and foremost, before we set goals, as you say, we are all born different. We are different individuals from different parts of the world. So the goals could be different for each and every one of us. Is the process that you may be providing to us this day the same for those people who are in Africa, in Europe, and maybe they have a different perspective of what their life goal is? Is the system or the set of goals, the kind of way of setting goals the same for each and every one of them? Well, I strongly believe that each and every one of us was born and is born in an environment that is contributing to their life purpose. I strongly believe that we choose our parents and country and religion and our vehicle of carrying our energy and soul wisely. So from my perspective, there is no doubt that each and everyone is born in an environment that is contributing to our goal and our life purpose. It's our job to improve this relationship and accept it as a fact of contributing and creating the contrast in order to assist us in our lifetime and contribute in achieving our life purpose. Other than that, we all live at the edge of creation and evolving this planet. So, and each one of us, we contributing in the evolvement of this universe through this process. It is essential to go in, find this unique and special purpose, set our goals. It is essential to set goals from our heart and not from our mind, and not from observing what is going on and going after of what we think we can achieve. And it is essential as well to work with the power of our mind, to change our mind, and not to limit our energy and our minds and our creating power just to what we think we can achieve. If we go back in story, and if we go to people that we really admire and really have achieved something great, from sports to business, to really
Yes.
the world, they have been working through the energy of their hearts. So it is essential to travel from the mind to the heart, and it is essential to let our purpose guide our life and our steps in life. Setting goals, as I said at the beginning, is giving us a direction and a purpose in life. It helps us move through challenges, through challenging periods, and definitely there are challenging periods within achieving a goal, and this is part of the process. Still, it's a joyful process, it's a meaningful process, it's a process which enable us to activate the power from our heart and create.
Oh, wonderful. So how do we go about setting goals? How do we, I mean, what's the process of setting our goals?
The first thing I encourage my coaches and the people I'm working with them is to leave aside what is going on around them, let aside the present circumstances, by explaining to them that whatever results we do have at the moment are results through the thinking and the processing of the last few days or weeks or years. And really go down to their hearts and really ask and really just write down. I mean, they shouldn't think at any second of how they're gonna get it. Just to go down and really ask what they really want to do, what they really want to achieve, how they really want to feel, how they want to spend their day. And it's a process which everyone should do at least once a year. I mean, we really need to sit with ourselves and really travel to that time and space that we really live the life that we really desire and we really want.
Okay.
It is essential to share here that our God, our Creator, and this may be a different God, a different name for different people, but our Creator never meant for anyone to be here and suffering, never meant to send a person in this dimension, in this life, and have them here not enjoying every day. So it is essential to go down in our heart and really spend time and energy finding what that is and having them down written.
Yeah.
As if we are going in the supermarket. I mean, everyone does a list and we go and we go shopping. It's the same process, but let's say I want to buy a new car, I want to travel, I want to have this kind of relationship with my husband or with my wife. I want to improve my relationship with my children. I want to get a new job, or I want to create a new career. Whatever that might be. I mean, and even it can be, I wish to create my first million. Anything. I mean, only the human mind can limit us. Only us we can limit the power of our mind. So, and just to write down, and if this old paradigm may come in our mind, this subconscious programming that is limiting this ability that is God-given, jump up and say, but how are you going to do that? You don't have money, your health is ABC. So if this comes up, I highly encourage you just to set this voice aside and continue writing. It's essential to go from the mind to the heart. How would feel really joyful, what we would really like to create, what is seeking expression through us.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not something that is, as Lee told us, is way bigger, is from God, that is seeking expression through us, through
Yes.
is way bigger than any human being, than me, than anyone. Is way
Mm-hmm.
bigger. So
Mm-hmm.
if we really tap in this process and really tap in this energy, we cannot really. It's way bigger than us.
Ah, so it's way bigger than us. So the issue is to just set any goal that you may, anything. I mean, you take your desires. This is what I perceive. You take your desires that are identified as goals, big dreams, and set goals upon those big dreams, not giving a limit to yourself.
Once we make this shopping list, we may
Mm-hmm.
choose to go after one of these, or we may have a bigger goal that covers all of them. There
Yeah.
are different techniques or different processes that can be adjusted according to the individual and their own unique way of being.
Yeah.
And once the goal is set, we should align our way of thinking. We should alter our old paradigms into new in order
Yes.
to evolve, in order to develop, in order to expand, yeah, to achieve our goal.
Okay.
Whatever we don't have at the present in our life, it
Yes.
means that we didn't expand, we didn't grow to that point.
Yeah.
So in order to achieve new and big goals,
Mm-hmm.
we need to stretch ourselves to that point.
Okay. Oh,
And,
wonderful.
and, and I want to note here that um, it's a process, that it's a non-stop process. Once we start developing and evolving ourselves, once we start working with ourselves, it
Yes.
never ends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking care of your mind. We could say that, taking care of our mind, like daily we take a shower and we have some meals in order to take care of our bodies. It's the
Mm-hmm.
same. I mean, it's a non-ending process, taking care of our mind and feeding our mind.
Wonderful. So it's a daily process. I mean, when you said, and because some of us have very big goals, bigger than anybody can imagine. How do we achieve those big dreams that we have? In what way do we achieve them? Because some of them may scare some people.
I really love this question. um, as my teacher and mentor Bob Proctor said, our goals should scare us, but
Mm-hmm.
also activate this inner power from within.
Yeah.
And the first time I heard the following, it really puzzled me. He said
Yeah.
that our goal should scare us
Mm-hmm.
and really um, activate this energy at the same time.
Okay.
And if a goal doesn't scare us, it
Mm-hmm.
means it's not as big as we are capable of creating. So
Yes.
at the time that we already thought from our heart a specific goal, it means that we have what it takes in order to achieve this goal.
Mm-hmm.
So by aligning our mind and our goal to the laws that are govern our being,
Mm-hmm.
and we really embed in our mind the goal that we want to achieve,
Yes.
and this is a lawful procedure. There are amazing techniques that they can guide any person from where they are to the achievement of their goals.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process in which we start attracting and we start aligning and things start unfolding in order to achieve our goals.
Okay.
It's the same as during the night we decide to travel from one point to another, and it's during the night and there are no lights in the streets, but we are using the lights of our car to guide us to the destination. So we trust that as we go, the lights of our car can unfold, can show, can present to us the next 100 meters. And as we move, the next 100 meters appear in front of us.
Okay.
So surely but slowly, we reach the destination. And this is how it happens once we align our mind and energy and our goal is installed in the deepest levels of our mind. It's a process that is not possible or probable, but it's inevitable for our goal to achieve, to happen.
Okay, wonderful. So I like this analogy of us having a car and our headlight showing us every 10 meters that we approach so that we can continue moving. The same one that we say you start climbing a stair and you can only see the first step, and as you step the first one and step the second one, continue stepping up and up, you'll find yourself at the highest level that you never imagined before. So the thing is to take action. And I want to believe, as you are mentioning, because as you are speaking, you're mentioning about tips, tricks, and procedures. Which are these?
There are techniques that are helping us to alter our paradigms. I'm not sure if the people watching us, they know what paradigms are. In fact, is what is keeping us behind from achieving our goals. The problem that most people face and they are stuck in not achieving any goals is not the process in setting goals or finding out what they really want to have in life, but the problem hides within us, and the problem has a name, and this name is paradigms. In Greek, if I may share the name in Greek, is αυτοματισμοί. So, αυτοματισμοί.
Αυτοματισμοί.
Yes. So, and this is a multitude of habits, multitude of beliefs and behaviors that are controlling our life. We may set a goal, but we tend to find 1,000 of excuses, and many things may come in our way. Well, and we never achieve, or we never progress in achieving a goal. Well, whatever comes in our way, it doesn't come from our environment. It's attracted from the paradigms that we do have. So once we start working with our mind, once we start shifting our minds, once we start altering the old paradigm into a new, the results are changing. Our energy is changing. What we are attracting, creating is changing. And through this process, new results are created. Just to mention, paradigms are controlling our creativity, our time, our perception of things, the ability of earning money. So everything is controlled by our paradigm. So in order to have bigger and better results, it is essential to change our paradigms.
Wonderful. So we have to change our paradigms if we have to achieve our goals. At this point, let me appreciate a few people that have been with us. We have Collins Odhiambo, who is watching us all the way from Kenya. Thank you, Collins, for watching us all the way from Kenya. We have Elijah Kere, who is watching us all the way from the US of A. And he says, keep the good work you are doing. Thank you very much, Elijah, for this encouragement. And we also have John Guru. Good morning. She says, good morning. Good morning, Jane. Thank you for watching, and all the other people. If you are there and you've joined us, we are sharing on how to set and achieve your goals. If you can drop a comment there, say hi, and please remember to share this video with your friends as we are moving on. Maria has been sharing with us of how to set your goals and how to achieve your goals. And she's just mentioned to us that if you really need to achieve your goals, and maybe the way I get it, if you've been doing something over and over and not achieving the results that you need, then maybe you need to change your paradigms. So go on, Maria, tell us a bit more about that.
Well, the realization of any goal is not it's not a complicated process.
Yeah.
It's a lawful procedure,
Mm-hmm.
and it's straightforward and consistent and reliable as 2 + 2 = 4.
Yes.
So once we go through this process, there is no other as achieving our goal.
Yeah.
And this is really magical for everyone that is applying this process, this lawful process to achieve a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no goal that haven't been achieved through this process.
Oh, okay. So, like last weekend, we have one marathoner from Kenya achieve something that has been known to be unachievable before. He ran the marathon in under 2 hours, actually 1 hour, 59 minutes and 40
It's
seconds.
huge.
Yes, and his name is Eliud Kipchoge, and people were very excited. I mean, they could not believe that someone can run a marathon in under 2 hours, but he did it. He achieved his goal. So, uh, as I want
And
to,
this is
yeah, go on.
And this is the power of creating a self-image that he could achieve that, and the results were manifested, and he achieved his goal.
Yes, and yes, he's talking about changing your mindset, thinking of how you can achieve it, and you believe that you can achieve it. Yes, he is advocating for that idea that you have to believe before you become it, and this is why he achieved it. And I believe that it's a goal that he had set, and there is a way that he followed in order to achieve his goal. And this is the same thing that we are sharing with our viewers of setting a goal too high to scare you and then go on and achieve it. Because as Eliud would say, no human is limited. We limit ourselves.
True. And the point is that none of these laws are applied just in professional life. It can be in our personal life, in our relationships, with ourselves, with our children, regarding our health. Anything and everything can be achieved by applying the same process, the same methodology, if I could say. And it is essential to understand that everyone to have this energy within them. The point is to activate that. The point is to really learn the process, how to activate the mind, how to access this power that God gave to each one and every one of us.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Maria, for this. And there's something that I once read that if you need to achieve your big goals, then it's important that you break them into bits and deal with the bits one by one. And how do you go about that?
Um, when I'm working with people, I usually we usually go through the process that works best for them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so far, I work with people that they could go straight forward to the big goal and work directly for that. And there are
Mm-hmm.
people that their belief level may be not as good and as high going straight forward. So um, we cut it into to smaller and more visible for them achieving goals.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the individual. We better
Okay.
know ourselves. We better understand where our belief level is,
Yeah.
and it is essential to share here with everyone that if belief level is not up to um, 10 out of 10, the goal may take quite some time to be achieved. So,
Okay.
understanding how believing and achieving is connected,
Mm-hmm.
um, uh, know ourselves, and we better see how things work better for us.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a matter of believing that you can achieve it. So you could have the belief that the big goal is achievable in one go and you go and achieve it. So that's the main thing. It's about believing and whether you believe you can achieve that goal
Believing
with
is
one
not just to
go.
have faith and believe, but
Mhm.
as well to go and do as a practice.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
as Bob
Wonderful.
Proctor said, the power of praxis. Praxis, it's a Greek word
Yes.
that it actually means doing in action.
Mm-hmm.
So without even having anything visible in front of us, but we
Yeah.
strongly believe that it's out there and we move forward in faith, in deep
Mm-hmm.
faith, which in
Yeah.
English it is said the power of praxis, to go
Okay.
with the power of praxis within our heart. I haven't seen, I don't know, but I have such a big faith and 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 believe within myself that I know as I step forward, things will
Mm-hmm.
appear.
Yeah.
Things are appearing.
Okay, so that's the same issue with the headlight. As you step forward, you are going to be seeing things appear of where you're going. So, yeah, wonderful. We've done quite some bit of time, and we could be summing up. And once more, we'd like to thank each and every one of our viewers who's come on. The names are so many, I can't even finish going through them. So I just want to thank them. And I also want to thank all the viewers that are going to watch these after we are off air, those who are going to watch the replay. You can also remember to share it with your friends as you watch it. We thank you. We really thank you. But before we go, we can have final few words of Maria so that we sign off. Final few words of Maria of how to set your goals and achieve them. Maria.
It is essential to go within us and
Mm-hmm.
find what will really activate our energy and our mind and our hearts,
Yeah.
and we should invest some time and energy in ourselves in writing this down.
Mm-hmm.
I highly encourage people to work with an individual that can guide them through this process.
Yeah.
Starting on our own, it may take us a lot of trial and errors,
Mm-hmm.
and it may cost us in energy and as well in our belief levels. and in our confidence levels as well. So I highly encourage the people that are listening to us to seek for an individual, for a professional that can guide them through this process. It is also essential to work with an individual that aligns with their energy and their to feel good working with that individual. A mentor, a coach will save us definitely a lot of time and energy in order to achieve our goals. And definitely, dreams are meant to be lived, not just to have them in our mind and in our hearts. I'm sure most of the people watching us, they do have goals, they do have dreams, they do have projects that they want to realize. These are not just meant to be in our minds and in our hearts. They are meant to be given to the world. And it is essential to realize that all of us, we do have great gifts and talents and abilities, and it were never meant to kept for ourselves. They were given to us in order to share with the world. And just, I want to leave everyone with this idea. There are many peoples out there that they are expecting each and every one of us to share our gifts. It is really our goal to go out and share this. If we help at least a person to improve his or her life, we cannot keep our gifts to ourselves. And a better cherished gift is the one that is shared, not kept.
Wonderful. Best gift is the one that is shared and not kept. And the gifts and talents that are given to us are meant to be realized. The dreams that have been given to you need to become a reality. Now, going back, Maria says, search for those dreams and desires that are deep inside of you, bring them out and write them on paper and work towards achieving them. It is important that you have a coach. As I was watching the race of Eliud Kipchoge, the time that he just finished the race, the first person was to hug was the wife, but next he goes to the coach who had been coaching him all this time and made him achieve. So all those watching, I encourage you to have a coach who is going to work with you, as Maria is saying, into achieving your dreams. And as you're looking for a coach, if you don't have any, remember that Maria is a personal coach and professional coach. Get into contact with her. Now, I want to appreciate you, Maria, because we are signing off. Thank you very, very much for sharing with us. Even though that you have declared to us that Greek is your first language, thank you for sharing so wonderfully in English. We really appreciate. And those people that are going to connect with you, I know they are going to appreciate as you go on to guide them into achieving their dreams. So once again, Maria, thank you very, very much for sharing with us this wonderful morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I really, I'm really grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, everyone that joined and stay with us until now, and to the ones that I'm gonna hear the recording. And looking forward to meet with you and talk with you.
How will they find you?
How they can find me? Yes. They can send me a personal message in Facebook. Yes. Also, I do have a page here in Facebook, which is Maria Menicou, Personal and Professional Development Coach. And definitely through my email, which is info@menicoumaria.com.
Okay, and I believe those who are watching, they can find, because I have tagged you on the video, those of my friends that are not your friends, they can find your name on the video tagged there and connect with you. So once again, thank you very much. And to the viewers, thank you very, very much for being with us as we are signing off. And until next time, is me, Anthony, and Maria. Maria Menicou.
Bye.
Bye for now. See you
Bye.
next time. Bye. And thank you.
Bye.